If you clicked on this video, you probably don't want to hear a long drowsy intro like you're listening to that English teacher in school. So here are 30 tallest characters and warriors and also species from Halo. Well, we will also be including the Short Kings, no doubt. Let's begin. And number 30, the shortest of the bunch, is the Grunt, which are just around 4.5 feet tall, which means around 1.35 meters. These are nothing short but cannon fodder. However, on the Panap Goblin Mecha suit, they do stand a bit of a chance against even warriors like the Spartans. Number 29, humans. Surprised to say that our species is one of the smaller ones in this universe, but still one of the big guns, thanks to the tenacity and ingenuity of the human mind. Humanity supremacy. On average, the human male stands below 6 feet in height, and so that's why they're here. Number 28, the drones. Also known as the Yanmei, drones are insectoid aliens serving the Covenant as engineers, scouts, and soldiers sometimes. They fly using buzzing wings, communicate in clicks and chirps, and often swarm enemies with plasma weapons, relying on numbers and mobility over armor. Number 27, the Huragok, also known as the Engineers. These are peaceful floating biomechanical organisms created by the Forerunners. They are unparalleled in technical skill, able to repair and interface with nearly all technology, and they float gracefully through anti-gravity sacs filled with gas. Number 26, the Jackals. The Kigyar, also known to humans as Jackals, are avian reptilian mercenaries, often deployed as skirmishers or snipers by the Covenant and then later by the Banished. They're known for their energy shields and agility, and while they serve the Covenant, their loyalty is often driven more by profit than belief. Number 25, Sarah Palmer. Commander Sarah Palmer is a former ODST turned Spartan foe known for her aggressive attitude and leadership of the Spartan operations team aboard the UNSC Infinity. She is a seasoned warrior with a no-nonsense demeanor and a strong belief in duty and discipline. Number 24, Noble Six. Noble Six is the player character of Halo Reach, a mysterious and highly skilled Spartan tree known for being a lone wolf. Despite the minimal backstory, he proved instrumental in delivering Cortana to the Pillar of Autumn, setting up the events of Halo Combat Evolved. 23, Locke. So Agent Locke is a Spartan foe and an ONI operative who led the fire team Osiris during Halo 5 Guardians. He is cold, calculated, and mission-focused. Locke was tasked with locating Master Chief and representing ONI's more political and strategic manipulation within the UNSC. Number 22, Kelly 087. So Kelly is a Spartan too, renowned for her exceptional speed and close ties to Master Chief. She is calm and under pressure, fiercely loyal, and often acts as the swift spearhead in combat operations, using her agility to outmaneuver both allies and enemies in the heat of war. Number 21, Linda 058. So Linda is another elite Spartan 2, famous for her deadly precision. As the team's designated sniper, quiet and introspective, she often operates from a distance but plays a key role in supporting Master Chief with long-range kill shots and reconnaissance. And number 20, John 117, the Master Chief. The legendary Master Chief is the main protagonist of the Halo series, a Spartan 2 super soldier trained from childhood and enhanced to be humanity's ultimate weapon. Stoic, tactical, and unwavering in loyalty, Master Chief has saved Earth and the galaxy multiple times, often with Cortana by his side. Number 19, the Prophets. The Prophets, or the San Shium, are theocratic leaders of the Covenant. Revered as religious icons, though physically frail, they possess immense political power and orchestrated the Great Schism and the war against humanity, all in pursuit of what they believe to be the Great Journey, a misguided belief. Number 18, Samuel 034. So Sam was one of the original Spartan 2s and the first to die in combat, leaving a lasting impact on his team, especially the Master Chief. Towering, strong, and good-natured, Sam was like a big brother to the other Spartans and is remembered for his bravery during a mission where he sacrificed himself to ensure the team's escape. Although he was still a teenager at the time of his death, if he had grown to adulthood, he would be really tall. Number 17, the Zalanin. The Zalanin, also known as the Endless, are a mysterious ancient species introduced in Halo Infinite, with a member called the Harbinger being the sole member of a species, at least till now. Enigmatic and seemingly beyond Forerunners in some respects, they were sealed away due to their resistance to the effects of the Halo rings. Their exact nature and power remains largely shrouded in mystery till now. Number 16, the Elites. The Sangheli, also known to humans as the Elites, are proud warrior-like aliens and former commanders of the Covenant. They possess strong martial traditions, honor-based societies, and high intelligence, excelling in leadership and close-quarters combat. After the Great Schism, many turned against the Covenant and allied with humanity. Number 15. The Arbiter. So Thelvadam is the most famous Arbiter, a disgraced elite who sought redemption by hunting the Master Chief, but then later on turned against the Covenant and helped humanity. Noble, philosophical, and lethal, he became a key ally to the Master Chief and led the fight against the Prophets and the Flood during the Halo 2 and 3 events. Number 14. Jorge 052. Jorge was a Spartan 2 assigned to Noble team during Halo Reach, known for his massive size, heavy weaponry, and deep voice. Despite his imposing appearance, Jorge had a kind heart and a strong connection to civilians, ultimately sacrificing himself to destroy a Covenant supercarrier. Number 13. Kurt 051. So Kurt was a Spartan 2 who secretly became the trainer of the next generation Spartan 3s. He was smart, strategic, and compassionate even. He forged a deep bond with his trainees and gave his life delaying the Covenant during the onslaught at Onyx, ensuring the survival of the future Spartans. And number 12, we have Atriox. Atriox is a brute, a Geraline, a warlord, and the brilliant, unrelenting leader of the Banished. Unlike most brutes, he combines raw strength with military cunning, and having rebelled from the Covenant and carved out his own empire. He was cold, calculating, and nearly unstoppable. He even beat the Master Chief. He served as the major antagonist in Halo Wars 2 and now in Halo Infinite. Number 11. Decimus. So Decimus was Atriox's brutal right hand and one of the most powerful brutes in the Banished. He was a ruthless enforcer, towering over even Atriox, known for leading devastating assaults and relishing combat in his heart. He was ultimately killed by the UNSC Spirit of Fire's forces during Halo Wars 2. Number 10. The Librarian. The Librarian was a high-ranking Forerunner, life worker, and the wife of the Urdidact. She preserved and cataloged species across the galaxy in preparation for the reseeding of life after the Halo activation millennia ago. She was wise, serene, and deeply compassionate, and she played a critical role in humanity's survival and evolution, believing them to be the true inheritors of the mantle of responsibility. Number 9. Escharum. Escharum was a high-ranking brute warlord and the second-in-command to Atriox, serving as the de facto leader of the Banished during Halo Infinite. Old, scarred, and deeply philosophical about war and death, Escharum saw Master Chief as his final worthy adversary and sought to prove the Banished's strength in his personal showdown, but unfortunately lost. Number 8. The Promethean Knights. These are towering Forerunner war machines or constructs composed of digitized warrior essences or the souls of living beings and advanced mechanical shells. Used by the Urdidact, Promethean Knights are versatile teleporting shock troops armed with hard light weapons and armor that can shift mid-combat and are effective against the Flood. Number 7. The Didact. So the Didact was a powerful and ancient Forerunner general, the leader of the warrior servant class. Cold and immensely powerful, he viewed humanity as unworthy and sought to enslave them using the Composer and turned them into the Promethean Knights. His imposing physique, advanced technology, and mental prowess made him one of the most terrifying threats to humanity that they ever faced in this universe. And number 6, we have Zaitan Jar Watanri. Zaitan was a Sanghelian elite, a supreme commander and one of the few genetically enhanced elites, engineered to be larger and more powerful than the entire species. Fanatically loyal to the Covenant and filled with zeal, his sheer size and presence were unusual even for his kind, and ultimately making him a symbol of extremism before his death by a Nova bomb. Number 5. The Hunters. So hunters are not individuals per se, but colonies of worm-like creatures called the Legolo, and together they form the Imga Legolo, which are a combination of the worms to form massive armored juggernauts. And despite their size and strength, hunters are intelligent and capable of complex tactical behavior, but they are considered lesser in intelligence than the other species. But they often wield huge weapons like fuel rod cannons and massive shields in battle, and makes them incredible threats even to the Master Chief. Number 4. The Sharkoi. The Sharkoi, colloquially known as the behemoths, are a race of sapient humanoids, imposing in stature, more than 16 feet in height, and extremely social in nature. Individual Sharkoi are unintelligent on their own, and may be considered little more than animals in that circumstance, but they are able to pool collective consciousness together to function as a single horde entity, or a hive mind. And number 3, we have the Precursors, with the Primordial as an example. The Precursors were godlike beings who created both the Forerunners and humanity and many other species, intending the latter to inherit the mantle of responsibility, which means us humans. After being betrayed and destroyed by the Forerunners for their, jealousy, their remnants devolved into the Flood, and in their original form, precursors were unfathomably advanced, often massive and shifting in shape and in substance, and some theorize that the Endless are an offshoot of the precursors. Anyway, number 2, the Gravemind. The Gravemind is the central intelligence of the Flood, a massive tentacle beast, a creature composed of infected biomass and ancient knowledge. It speaks with an eerie eloquence and wields terrifying psionic powers and strategic abilities, and also seeks the extinction of all sentient life to spread the Flood, its own biomass, across the galaxy. And number 1, the Guardian Custodes. The Guardians are ancient Forerunner constructs designed to enforce peace and compliance across the galaxy. They tower over kilometer tall. These colossal AI-controlled machines can emit EMP pulses and glass cities from orbit. They are amongst the largest constructs ever created by the Forerunners, and they act as godlike enforcers of order across entire planets. And these are the tallest of Halo. And if you like this video, then watch this other one too, the one in the end screens. Do hit the like button for support and smash the subscribe button to be a part of Legio Nutbuck. Till the next time, take care, boys.